Ruchi Soya, USACC and Wellwisher Foods. I have great pleasure to welcome you to this morning's event, which is planned to actually take you through a demonstration of preparing great tasting and highly nutritious foods based on dal maker, a product that is produced with a combination of soya flour with a cereal flour like wheat flour or corn flour. This is actually thought to be an alternative to pulses, which are becoming very expensive, and which is also accessibility is becoming difficult because of the production constraints, where we are actually losing production of pulses year after year. And a situation has come where the availability of pulses is very, very difficult and very highly expensive. So this is actually an innovative product that was conceived and produced in India by a large company like Ruchi Soya in a most modern state-of-the-art plants. And the product that is produced, we would like to showcase to you on how to prepare various dishes using that as the base.
Again, on behalf of USAC, I extend a warm welcome to all of you. You know, when we heard about soya, we all knew that one product, Nutrela, soy chunks, available from our childhood days. But now, soya is in various forms. Soya is available in the market, but only thing is how many of us are using it. Before, I just wanted to give something which I am fond of saying about soya before I give an introduction about USAC. You just tasted soy tofu there. Did you realize? I didn't know that. After tasting it, I thought it is paneer, but I was told that it is tofu. But you can't make out really, and this can be tastier when it is handled by people who can really make it good. And every event we are getting better and better products, soya products, and I'm sure these will get into each and every Indian kitchens in the coming years. So we all are. When you talk about soya, the best nutrition, protein available at affordable price. That is very simply to put it. So that is something which is available here, and India being 50% of the vegetarian population, I'm sure soya can play a big role. And coming years, we will have a very well nourished, protein nourished human beings around.
I'd like to introduce you to this product that we are talking about. What is this dal maker? The product that I explained, made by extrusion technology based on soya flour and wheat flour into a dal-shaped product with all the attributes of dal, is what we refer to as dal maker. Something like meal maker. Technically, it is an analog because it resembles in every respect dal. So it is an analog in technical terminology. You know, why we actually conceptualize this product? Because as I explained earlier, there is a huge gap between the dal availability and dal demand. The demand-supply gap is so high and the prices are so high, it has become inaccessible and unaffordable. Therefore, we thought of a concept product which we can manufacture in the factory based on the available surplus raw materials, protein raw materials and carbohydrate materials, and make it available to people at an affordable price, delivering better nutrition than the traditional dals. This is a graph which shows the production of dal and the consumption of dal. Per capita consumption is going down. You can see from something like 80 grams in 1970s to about 14 kilograms per year in the last 4 or 5 years. Why we have chosen soya for this purpose, I will explain to you briefly. Because soya is a very rich protein, high protein density crop. Among all the known foods, soya has the highest protein density, the best protein quality, and it is highly it is available in our country abundantly. We are the 5th largest producer of soybean, and all the soybean that we produce, about 10 million tons to 11 million tons, is processed and converted into food grade materials by organized industries, large industries like Ruchi Soya. Ruchi Soya is, it has the capacity to handle almost 40% of the soya that is produced in this country. And it has highest protein density and protein quality. So for nutritionally, it is superior to dals that we regularly consume. And soya is something which we are already very familiar with. We are using soya in different forms in our regular food chain. Like if we go to a Chinese restaurant, we invariably take soy sauce as one of the items of the food system there. So soya sauce, soya chunks, soya buddy, these are already popular in India, and therefore soya is not something which is new to us. It will be relatively easy for people to accept because it is already part of our diet. I explained to you why we have done it. It is also very affordable, with cheapest cost of protein per kilogram from soya compared to other protein sources. And the protein density is very high. My colleague Ratan Sharma will explain all these things in greater detail. So what is this dal alternative or dal maker? Dal maker is a combination of defatted soya flour and one of these cereal flours like wheat flour or corn flour or rice flour, put through an extrusion system, that is a food extruder, one of the large capacity food extruders, which converts this mixture of soya and wheat or soya or corn into a product that resembles dal. You can see the extruder, the dryer, after extrusion the product is dried, and that is how it comes out in the form of dal from the machines. So this is a product which is already pre-cooked in the extrusion process. It is pre-cooked, therefore it requires very little cooking afterwards. Practically you can cook it in 5 to 7 minutes in boiling water. There is no need for pressure cooking, and it contains higher protein content, 30% more protein than dal. And that quality of protein is also much superior to dal protein. And it is established technology, very high-tech process that is employed for producing this product with all local raw materials. We have no imported raw materials involved in this production, and very economical because the raw material prices like soya flour prices and the wheat flour prices or corn flour prices are much lower. And when we combine this into a product, it is much, much lower than tur dal or moong dal prices. But at the same time, it is more healthier than the dal because it delivers 30% more protein than dal. So this is a comparison of the protein content. In the tur dal, it is 22%. In the moong dal, it is 24%. And in dal maker, it is about 30 to 32%. The protein quality is also superior. And we have tested this product at India's most reputed National Laboratory of Nutrition in Hyderabad for all the nutritional comparison with tur dal, and it is found that this is a product which is superior to tur dal in protein content and protein quality and digestibility. So it is a product that is versatile for making various preparations, region-specific preparations like sambar or like dal tadka or khichdi or halwa, dal halwa, any product, you name the product, we can make with this product. And you are actually going to see how to make region-specific specialty products based on dal. Today, practically you can see and taste these products. That is why we organize this event, to give an opportunity for you to actually see and demonstrate and taste these products.
बनाते हैं सोयाबीन जो किसान के यहाँ से आता है, हमारे यहाँ एक कन्वेयर में काटा जाता है, वहाँ से लेके बड़ी बड़ी टंकियों में जाता है, मशीनों से सफाई होती है, इसके बाद उसको क्रैक किया जाता है, छिलका अलग किया जाता है, फिर उसका पोहा बनाया जाता है, अपने जैसे कि चावल के पोहे होते हैं, फिर उसका सॉल्वेंट प्रक्रिया से तेल निकाला जाता है, तेल निकालने के बाद उसका डिसॉल्वेंटाइजेशन किया जाता है, फिर न्यूमेटिक यानी कि हवा से लेके ये जो सोयाबीन का पोहा है फिर से एक टंकी में आता है। वहाँ से आने के बाद फिर इसकी एक मोस्ट मॉडर्न चक्की में पिसाई होती है। अत्याधुनिक जो एक्सट्रूजन प्रोसेस है उससे हम इसको दाल में कन्वर्ट करते हैं। अगेन ये साइलोज में जाता है और वहाँ से डायरेक्ट आके पैक होता है। यानी कि जब सोयाबीन की बोरी जहाँ की आपके किसान के यहाँ से आके एक जगह कटती है, वहाँ से लेके वो जो थैली वहाँ रखी हुई हैं वहाँ के पैक होने तक इट इज़ नेवर टच बाय ए ह्यूमन बीइंग, नाइदर इट कम्स इन ओपन, कि ऐसा नहीं कि उसको हवा लग गई, हवा में कीटाणु थे, साल्मोनेला, इकोलाई और जो कीटाणु होते हैं, बैक्टीरिया होते हैं, उनसे अफेक्ट हो, कभी नहीं होता। पूरी बंद पाइपलाइन के थ्रू पूरी प्रक्रिया से होके सीधा पैकेजिंग मशीन से पैक होता है, डिफरेंट 50 kg, 1 kg, आधा kg, जो भी प्रक्रिया में है। तो ये एक सेफ फूड है। जैसा कि हम आजकल सुनते रहते हैं कि वहाँ मिड डे मील में ये समस्या हो गई, वहाँ ऐसी समस्या हो गई। तो छोटी जगह पर जो हम एक लोकल बने हुए फूड रहते हैं उनमें जो रिस्क रहता है, और ये जो एक प्रॉपर प्रक्रिया से बनाए हुए जो प्रोडक्ट होते हैं, फूड सेफ्टी इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। और हमारे जो कारखाने हैं, हमारे पूरे जो 22 कारखाने हैं, ISO 9000, ISO 14000, ISO 22000, ISO 25000 यानी FSSAI अप्रूव्ड, हलाल एंड कॉशर सर्टिफाइड। हमारी सारी फैक्ट्रीज में जो इतने भी फूड के धर्म से संबंधित, जैसे कि कॉशर एंड हलाल है, या दूसरे जो हैं भारत सरकार के मान्यता प्राप्त या इंटरनेशनल ISO सर्टिफिकेशन है, हमारे सारे कारखाने इन प्रक्रियाओं से, इन पद्धतियों से, SOP जो स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसीजर कहलाते हैं, SOP से सुसज्जित हैं। सर्टिफिकेशन हर साल होता है, सारी प्रक्रिया होती है, सब कुछ माना जाता है, एंड स्ट्रिक्ट क्वालिटी कंट्रोल के थ्रू गुजर कर ही ये प्रोडक्ट आपके यहाँ तक आता है। My details of my colleague Mr. Anil Khandelwal is there, so if anybody is interested they can contact to him. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Avesh ji, for taking us through the most modern process of manufacturing soya dal maker in such a sophisticated plant like Ruchi Soya Industries. Now, I have great pleasure to invite my dear colleague Dr. Ratan Sharma to briefly tell us about the nutritional and health benefits of soy. Why we are using soy, what are our nutritional benefits, what are the health benefits. Dr. Sharma.
Hello everyone. Should I speak in Hindi or English? आपके लिए क्या कंफर्टेबल होगा? मैं दोनों बोल सकता हूँ। हाँ, हिंदी? अच्छा। जैसा बेसिकली आपको सारे लोगों को पता है कि सोया के हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स क्या होते हैं। मेरा जो प्रेजेंटेशन है वो मेनली सोया के हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स दाल एनालॉग और सोया फ्लावर या इसके परिप्रेक्ष्य में क्या है, ये मैं आपको थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करूँगा। ये सोया की कंपोजिशन है। मोटा मोटा आप ये समझिए कि सोया जो भी आपके वेजिटेबल सोर्सेज हैं प्रोटीन के, उनमें सबसे ज़्यादा प्रोटीन सोया में होता है। अब थोड़ा हम आपको बताएंगे कि दुनिया में सोया का प्रोडक्शन का, जैसे आप कोई भी प्रोडक्ट बनाते हैं तो आपको ये जानना चाहिए कि ये पैदा कहाँ होता है, इसकी क्वालिटीज़ क्या हैं, हमारे कंट्री में कितना होता है। इसलिए हमने ये आपको जानकारी के लिए रखा है। US जो अमेरिका है वहाँ सबसे ज़्यादा सोया का प्रोडक्शन होता है। जितना हमारे यहाँ गेहूँ होता है उससे थोड़ा ज़्यादा हमेशा ही उनका सोया का प्रोडक्शन होता है। और उसके बाद ब्राज़ील है, अर्जेंटीना है, और हम लोग 5वें सबसे बड़े प्रोड्यूसर हैं सोयाबीन्स के इन द वर्ल्ड। सोया हमारे यहाँ लगभग 11 मिलियन मैट्रिक टन के करीब सोया हम लोग प्रोड्यूस करते हैं। अब आप देखिए कि हम कितना प्रोड्यूस करते हैं और कितना कंज्यूम करते हैं, तो आप देखेंगे कि हमारा जो कंजम्पशन का रेट है वो सबसे कम है। इवन समवेयर क्लोज टू 1 ग्राम, 1 ग्राम के करीब हमारा पर कैपिटा सोया का कंजम्पशन ह्यूमन फूड में है, जो कि बहुत ही कम है। जबकि हम ग्रो करते हैं, बहुत सी कंट्रीज जो कि सोया ग्रो नहीं करती, उनका भी फूड का कंजम्पशन हमसे ज़्यादा है। मैं थोड़ा आपको ब्रीफ में सोया की जो सोया के हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स हैं उसको थोड़ा मैं पॉइंट्स कवर कर रहा हूँ। लाइफस्टाइल रिलेटेड डिजीज़ेस, जैसे आपका लाइफस्टाइल से रिलेटेड जो भी डिजीज़ेज हैं, मोस्टली हार्ट प्रॉब्लम है और डायबिटीज़ है या इस तरह की समस्याएं जो हैं, चूँकि सोया में कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं होता, सोया में ही नहीं किसी भी वेजिटेबल प्रोडक्ट में कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं होता ज़्यादातर। एक तो इसमें कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं होता, हाई प्रोटीन है और लो ग्लाइसेमिक है। अगर आप इसको डायबिटिक आदमी को देंगे तो उसका, चूँकि ये आपके सिस्टम में ग्लूकोज कम प्रोड्यूस करता है, तो इसलिए आपका जितना भी इंसुलिन प्रोड्यूस होगा वो कैरी कर ले जाएगा इसको जहाँ ज़रूरत है ब्लड सेल्स में। लो ग्लाइसेमिक फूड है तो डायबिटीज़ का मैनेजमेंट अच्छा करेगा। कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं होता, इस वजह से हार्ट के लिए हार्ट हेल्दी है। और ओमेगा 3 और ओमेगा 6 फैटी एसिड्स होते हैं जो कि हार्ट की प्रॉब्लम से हार्ट को अच्छा रखते हैं, प्लस और भी स्वास्थ्य संबंधी बहुत से फ़ायदे हैं उनके। कैंसर में बेसिकली जो हार्मोन रिलेटेड कैंसर हैं उनमें सोया काफ़ी बचाव करता है। और अगर किसी को इस तरह की प्रॉब्लम होती है, लोग काफ़ी टाइम से सोया यूज करते हैं, तो एक तरह से ये प्रिवेंटिव है उसके लिए। हार्ट डिजीज़ मैंने आपको बताया, हार्ट डिजीज़ में चूँकि इसमें कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं होता इसलिए ये हार्ट के लिए बहुत अच्छा है। और सोया की प्रॉपर्टी है कि कोलेस्ट्रॉल को रिड्यूस भी करता है। ऑस्टियोपोरोसिस जो हड्डी की कमजोरी है, मेनली लेडीज़ में जो मेनोपॉजल के जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं या एक एज के बाद उनको जो हार्मोनल इम्बैलेंसिंग होती है, तो उस समय ये फ्रेजाइल बोन्स की जो प्रॉब्लम होती है, अगर सोया काफ़ी टाइम से लोग कंज्यूम करें बिगनिंग से, तो इस तरह की प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं होगी। सोया ही क्यों हम यूज करें? सोया ए सस्टेनेबल सोर्स ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन इन इंडिया। इट्स आउटस्टैंडिंग सोर्स ऑफ लो कास्ट एंड हाई क्वालिटी प्रोटीन। सस्ता है और प्रोटीन की क्वालिटी प्रोटीन की जो गुणवत्ता है, जो क्वालिटी है, वो बहुत अच्छी है।
Explaining what are the various different types of products that we can make from soybean. But out of all these products today, we are going to focus on a product called Dal Maker, which is an alternative for expensive dals. And it's a new innovative product made from soy with the corn flour or wheat flour. And our chef is going to demonstrate how to make these products in a very great tasting and nutritious formats. But before I call our chef to demonstrate, I have great pleasure to invite Mr. Milind Pofale to briefly explain to us their activities, the Well-Wisher Foods, who is our partner in conducting this event and for taking this product to the market. Milind, please come. Briefly you can.
वेलकम एवरीबॉडी। वेल-विशर फूड की तरफ से मैं आपका सबका स्वागत करता हूँ। अपने पास ऑलरेडी काफ़ी टाइम हो चुका है, ज़्यादा टाइम भी नहीं है ऐसा, ठीक है सर। तो जस्ट एक अभी आपको सबने बताया कि सोया दाल मेकर क्या है या दाल एनालॉग क्या है, तो उसके क्या बेनिफिट्स है, उसके क्या फ़ायदे हैं इकोनॉमिकली या हेल्दीनेसली, ऐसा न्यूट्रिशंस होगा सबके। तो बस हमारा वही एक इंटेंशन है कि वेल विशर फूड्स क्या है, उसका क्या एक कॉन्सेप्ट है, लोगों के पास क्या क्या हमें एक हेल्दियर या न्यूट्रिशियस प्रोडक्ट देना है। ऑलरेडी हमारे पास काफ़ी कुछ रेंज है एक्चुअली, तो उस पर ज़्यादा बात करने से बेटर हम क्या करेंगे कि सोया दाल अभी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सब तक कैसे पेनिट्रेट करना है, वही हमारा एक टास्क रहेगा। बस ज़्यादा कुछ बोलते नहीं, थैंक्स वंस अगेन। अभी हमें लाइव डेमोस्ट्रेशन पहले करना है, ठीक है, ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
So we are just about going to start the demonstration, but before we do the demonstration, Well-Wisher Foods desire to recognize some of the dignitaries who have come here. So may I request Vishal to kindly present a bouquet to Mr. Sarabdar, President of the Restaurant and Hotel Association and Caterers Association of Pune, who has kindly taken off time to come and be present here with us. May I request Vishal to present a bouquet to Mr. More, Director ISG Catering, for kindly coming over and participating in this event. May I request Vishal to present a bouquet to our very distinguished guest, Mr. D.V. Shukla, Director, Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, for kindly gracing this occasion and encouraging us with this event. I would like to request Mr. Avesh Jain to kindly come over from Ruchi Soya, President Projects Ruchi Soya. Where is he? Avesh, please come. Vishal wants to recognize your help and encouragement in taking this product to the market. And Mr. Anil Khandelwal from Ruchi Soya Industries. On his behalf, I request J.B. Shastri to take the bouquet. Please give it to Anil Khandelwal.
Yes, that is our Punjabi dal tadka. I will use that. For that, what we have taken some cooking oil. We'll add some jeera, cumin seed into that. Then we'll add some chopped garlic. Some chopped ginger, and some chopped green chilies. And we'll cook it for a minute till that garlic gets nice golden color. So now almost this dal is 15 minutes and almost we are 75% is ready. So another 5 minutes it will be fully done. So what we are talking about, that this dal takes 20 minutes to get boiled, to get cooked, and it's really doing this. It's getting boiled in 20 minutes. Now we are adding some chopped onion and some chopped tomato. We have pre-cooked, so you can just add some fresh chopped onion and some fresh chopped tomatoes into that and cook for another 1 minute or 30 seconds. The best part of this dal, what I've experienced from last 2-3 days, I'm using it. Like all all particles, all the dals are evenly cooked. Somebody is not overcooking or somebody is half cooked. So everything is evenly cooked. That's the best part of this dal. We are adding some turmeric after chopped tomatoes and chopped onion. We are adding some turmeric powder, some coriander powder,
is being used. So one way it solves the problem of our malnutrition. We have been talking about, undernutrition, protein malnutrition, and also one solution is this, soya, making it popular. And and one disadvantage with soya was it was having little off flavor. That's why people were not very happy about it initially. But now I think many people have accepted it and then very well taken. And a lot of recipes we are incorporating, and then those who are little health conscious, we are using it. So what I would like to share here is today's program. Whatever recipes they have tried out, they were excellent. In fact, I would appreciate the idea that the dal. Initially, I thought it was dal. Exactly, it looks like a tur dal, which is a very, very popular item, and I think every day, every family has to use dal in their cooking. So this is excellent idea of making soya into dal.
From Nita Catering Services. I cater to school children, Indira National School, VK Patil School, and a lot of preschools in around Pune. I've already used a lot of soya-based products in my menus. I'm also a nutritionist. And it is very well accepted by the children, especially soya keema. They really enjoy eating all that. Soya nugget, Nutri-Nugget rolls. We make Nutri-Nugget pulaus. So I also fortify my atta with soya. So already been using a lot of soya products, and I've been buying tofu from well-wishers also for quite some time now. Tofu paneer, when we make tofu butter masala, tofu kadai and all that, the children just don't make out the difference between paneer and tofu. They think it is paneer and accept it so well that eventually every time I make it, no matter how much quantity I make it, it always falls short. They really enjoy eating tofu. So the minute they came to me with the dal maker, we tried it out in our canteen also. Unfortunately, they were not able to give us enough quantities to give it to the children. We cater to almost 3,000-4,000 children a day. But this product will definitely be accepted by the children because with all the flavors we saw today, the preparations you really can't make out, especially sambar, dal payasam, dal palak, all these things you just can't make out that it is not a dal. So I'm sure these items will be accepted by the general public and especially the school children. And being a vegetarian menu which we...
Thanks for inviting me to this great event. It has given me a lot of insight into what all could be there. Basically, I am a business strategist, advising so many people on how to basically position their product and how to run their business and all. One of the things I realize, maybe many of you, probably it is, probably the view I carried all these days and what I am probably going to carry later has changed a lot from the experience I had today. One of the important things, I think many of you also carry this same thing. Let us all change it for the good. I'll tell you, we all carry an impression that this has to be placed somewhere online with a typical pulse to compete. Not at all. If we go in that direction, I think we are not doing the right thing. It is like probably comparing a product which is a specialty with a commodity. I think we should come out of that mindset first of all to promote this product in the entire marketplace. From all that I had seen, this is no commodity, right? Because our friends have been talking about 330s. All the 330s are real specialty. So when you have a specialty, why do you want to make it a commodity and try to say that, okay, this is an alternate to dal, you can just try it like a dal? Not at all required. See, when you create a dish, you call with all clarity that it is a soy dish. A soy dish. Probably we can even brand a common brand, like egg is branded. Like the same way when the milk revolution started in India, they branded milk as a product, right? In the same way, now we need to see soy as a product for the market. Within that, there can be so many companies who create their own sub-branding and survive or grow. That is another thing altogether. Overall, my request to the entire set of people who are here in the soy trade is to look this not as a commodity, as a specialty. Because with some of the things I have seen, like it is having certain specialities other than even the whatever that has been talked about in terms of the product quality and other things. One of the important thing I had seen is it remains without accepting salt. If you just taste it in your mouth, normally if you put salt to the dal and dal will take the salt and it will be saltier. More the salt, or if there is a difference in level in salt, you will have a difference in feel. But this will have a consistent feel in the mouth. That is something very great. So you look at the values that you are giving to the market. One of the things I have seen is it gives a consistent feel to the mouth, unlike a typical dal. So look from so many point of view. This is just one observation I had made. Probably if I have more time, I can speak a lot because I have been observing a lot of things. This is a specialty. First, let us come out from the mindset of a commodity, make it a specialty, go to the market. We call it soy food, or probably, the great gurus are here in soy industry who can give a much, much better name, and then promote it. Then only this can be the common man food. And just think, this kind of food, from all that I understood from my earlier seminar which I attended at Bhopal and here, is that this is the solution to the entire country in terms of protein famine. In fact, people have been using malnutrition. The word is not malnutrition here, it is protein famine in India, which is happening at this moment, right? From 60 grams of protein consumption, what was happening 40 years back, we have come down to 20 to 22 grams of protein consumption per day, which is affecting so many things. This situation, if it continues, it is going to be very bad for the country. And in such a scenario, this is a God-sent material. And when we carry a God-sent material with us, I think we should have a different mindset in giving it to the consumers. We need not go and say that, okay, I have an alternate, I will also give it. No, not at all required. We can say that this is the product that our next generation requires, and we are here to support it. This is the way we need to look at it as a strategy. Thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity to share my views in this.
My name is Biswajit. I am from Udaipur. I run a small business in Rajasthan. Initially, I met Shastriji before 5 years. I mean, when I was working, I was heading an organization where we were catering around 300,000 children every day in Rajasthan. So we had around 15 centralized kitchen where we were cooking midday meal for 9 districts of Rajasthan. Initially, we talked about a lot about the dal quality and the the taste, the aroma, the smell. I have seen the changes. When I started using it in the centralized kitchen before 6 years, I looked at it in a different shape, and the taste was different. And I have been observing one thing, that it has been keep changing. The taste of dal, the shape of dal, the quality of dal, it has been keep changing. So, I respect all your views, And at the same time, I also, can assure you that the dal taste and the shape will definitely, improve more, and you will see, in a different taste ultimately altogether in, coming future.